Hey everybody, welcome to SOSC 225 Career Development 2. My name is Steve Pelton and I'm going to be your professor this term. Hope you're excited about the class. Hope you kind of have already some understanding of where we're going to be going with the class, since this is Career Development 2, of course. What makes Bryant and Stratton College unique is that we are very career focused, career specific in all of our classes, right? At this point, you probably know that. Whatever the class is, whatever your major is, we're always trying to figure out ways to better prepare you for what happens after graduation, right? So every assignment you do, all these e-portfolio things that you do, it's all meant to have some sort of career focus on how are you better prepared for what comes after graduation. And then we have these classes, right? We have a handful of these very specific career prep classes that really kind of hone in on certain things that we really want all of our students to know before they graduate. And of course, this is one of them. I personally think, this is just me, this is probably the best of them because you're looking forward to all the kinds of capstone type things you're going to be doing, but you're also building on what you've been doing already. And so you're right kind of in the middle of this career prep stuff. And so I think it's going to be a really helpful class for you. I think it's going to be enjoyable too. Yes, you can have fun in classes like this. We are, like I said, going to cover a lot of ground. What is it that we're going to cover then? Well, you're at this point probably familiar with things like resumes. We're going to further hone those resumes and really kind of work together on seeing what works and what doesn't work, and what we need to add and what we need to change, and how we need to tweak things, and why we may need to tweak things on our resumes. So we're going to go in depth with resumes. We're going to continue working with ePortfolio and MyCred, just having a better understanding of what this tool is for, or tools I really should say, how they're supposed to benefit you going forward, and what to do about it. Like, what kind of materials are we putting in there? Why are we putting this in there? How do we kind of put our best foot forward with the materials that we are uploading to ePortfolio? So we'll spend a lot of time talking about that as well. We'll talk about interview prep. We'll talk about feedback, right? All sorts of very, very valuable things, not just for those interviews, but also for just kind of starting out in your new career. Look, a lot of you are kind of focused in this direction of the work you do now, and you're trying to make a transition. And so there's a lot of stuff that goes beyond just looking for the job and getting the job, right? You know, your mindset is here. How do we change your mindset to fit a different paradigm, to fit a different career mold or something like that? We're going to spend some time talking about financial literacy as well. Financial literacy, we know about this. It's not really just like, how do I manage my own personal budget? Which is important, and that's something we can cover too. But also, all right, what are my obligations now that I'm done with college when it comes to student loans and that kind of thing? And how do I handle this? And what are those next steps? So lots of really important things. And I think hopefully the goal is to fit this in a context that is comfortable, but also enjoyable. Look, you're all online. It's easy to kind of feel like you're doing this all alone, right? You can feel very kind of sequestered in your own corner of the house doing your work, feel like you're just doing it all by yourself. An online class though like this, the hope is that we can establish some sense of online community, especially in discussion, where we can realize that we're not in it alone, that you're not doing this all by yourself, that there's a community of people just like you who are going through the same things. And so I'm hoping that we can foster some sense of online community in a class like this as well. So that's really the class. There's more to say. Hopefully I'll do more videos like this. I don't know if I'll be able to do them every week, but I'll try to do them as much as possible. Just know that I'm easy to reach if you have questions. You can email me, you can call me. I'm really here to help ensure that you're successful this term, but questions will come up. They will. So reach out to me if you have any questions, and let's get started. Let's get a lot out of this term. Thanks, folks.